What's going on, boys and girls? Well, it's over in Athens, and I know for a lot of Tennessee fans, they're going to be thinking, well, it's over for our season. No, it's not. Come on, people. Yes, Georgia, I mean, the score was not indicative of how bad Tennessee was dominated today. Uh, I said last night in someone else's stream that this game would be decided at the line of scrimmage and by special teams, and that's exactly what happened. Whoever that dude is that punted that 9,000-yard punt for Georgia that got us backed up, and realistically that was a safety, but it worked out in Georgia's favor. They got a touchdown out of it anyway. And then, all we heard all week was Georgia couldn't sack nobody. They've only got 10 sacks all year. Player X is out. Another player got hurt today. All they did was come out and get after Hooker and sacked him, I think, 6 or 7 times. It was just a dominating defensive performance for the Bulldogs. The rain, this is just me being a realistic fan. Okay, this is so you Tennessee fans don't get mad at me here. If it doesn't come a deluge in the second half, Georgia might have scored 40 or 50 in that game the way they were playing in the first half. But it did, and they didn't. And we got the touchdown late to make the score look a little bit better than it was. Keep in mind also, Georgia fans, yes, you guys won the game. You are the better team. You are going to be rightfully back on top, where honestly you should have been to start with. I didn't want to be ranked number one. I've said that all damn week. Nothing good could come out of that. Anyway, 3 overthrows. Hendon Hooker's worst game as a Vol by far. Credit the Georgia defense for that. But he had 3 touchdowns overthrown. Does that change the game? Well, most likely, yes, it does. But he didn't complete them, so it doesn't matter. Bottom line is Georgia gets the 27-13 win. Was it 27-13? Yeah, 27-13. Um, Ball game. East over. Georgia can limp backwards into the SEC championship game now. Now, for all this college football playoff talk, Tennessee, believe it or not, is still alive. Tennessee gets run out of the building 40 or 50 to 6 or whatever. There's no hope of a college playoff, and I'm not counting on it anyway. I mean, I've said on Talking Vols, I've said on here, I say it every Sunday night. Tennessee fans, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, man. We're 8-1. Not a single Tennessee fan watching this video right now would have not taken 8-1 after 9 games. None of you. So I hate this saying, but it is what it is. Georgia came to play today. Their fans came to play. Just all the things that Tennessee has done so well all year long, they didn't do today. And credit Kirby, the defensive mastermind that he is, for basically saying, I'm going to put my man on your man, beat me. Well, we beat them a few times, which is usually all it takes for Tennessee. You beat them 2 or 3 times, it's a wrap. Our receivers beat them 3 times, but guess what? They didn't make the completion, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you beat them 50 times. You don't complete the pass and score, it don't matter. And I knew we weren't going to beat Georgia with field goals. Georgia knew we weren't going to beat Georgia with field goals. This game had entirely too much hype for it to turn out to be a barn burner. And it is what it is. It's just that. How many times have you guys heard me say this? It's just the Tennessee way. Still love my Vols. Still proud they didn't quit. They went and got punched in the face repetitively and all night long. But they kept slinging and kept trying, and hey, no moral victories, especially for this team for this year. Now we run the table. We're 11-1. Sugar Bowl don't sound bad, does it? Sounds a lot better than the damn Turd Bowl or the Fish Bowl or whatever other bowl we've been going to whenever we get to go to one in the past years. So hang in there, Tennessee fans. Don't bail. It's still going to be a great year. When this season's all over and we're minimum 12-1, we're going to look back and say what a great year it was. And only year number 2 for the hypester. So go Vols. Still screw y'alls. We're not out of it yet. And I love you. Mean it. Hug your mom and daddy. Go hug a Vol if you see one tonight. They're going to need it. Georgia came to play. Tennessee didn't. Simple as that. So congrats, Bull Goats. Y'all got it done. And I've said this as long as I've been watching college football for over 40 years. Until you beat the man, you can't be the man. And Georgia's just on top right now. Sucks for us, Georgia haters, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? Whine about it or go beat them? You didn't do that today, so we'll get them coming to Knoxville next year. We'll see. Hell, who knows? Maybe we get lucky and see them in the playoffs. Highly unlikely at this point, but, you know, something to be said for home field advantage. Right, Alabama? Right, Tennessee? That's a wrap. See you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, live right here, and we'll talk about it some more.